Back these horses in nurseries for a 68% return on investment. This is Darren Power, publisher of On Course Profits magazine, and today I want to talk about trainers in focus and specifically Sir Mark Prescott. This is an article by Dr. Nick Hardman that's in the latest issue of On Course Profits magazine. Trainers are often described in the racing press as being shrewd operators, and indeed many of them are. The big powerful yards are often difficult to profit from due to the sheer number of runners they send out on any given day. Sure, they get plenty of winners, but if you throw enough darts in the board, you're bound to hit something. I have always found it difficult to pinpoint the value in runners from the likes of Richard Hannon Jr., Richard Farry and Mark Johnston. They tend to run a lot of horses most days, even entering multiple runners in the same race, and being on the right one is difficult. However, those yards with fewer horses tend to have different modus operandi. These trainers are creatures of habit and are adept at placing their runners in the right race at the right time. Being able to spot these runners before the rest of the betting public do can lead to nice profits. One such trainer is Sir Mark Prescott. I am always interested in anything he runs. His runners often improve out of nowhere, stepping up in distance or moving from maiden races into handicaps. In this article, I'm going to analyse his runners' performance and see if there are any clues as to when and where we should be backing them. The first thing I want to do is to look at his handicap and non-handicap runners on both turf and artificial surfaces. The results below are for all runners since 2003. The first thing we see is that the handicappers on both the flat and the all-weather have a much higher strike rate than the non-handicappers. I'm happy to strike a line through the non-handicappers and concentrate on the horses running in handicaps only. In fact, you would have a profit of over 100 points by simply backing all his handicap runners to Betfair SP since 2003, and you would have had plenty of winners to boot at a strike rate of around 27%. I'm going to split the analysis into flat turf and all-weather. We will start with the turf runners. Handicaps cover several race types, such as nurseries for 2-year-olds only, 3-year-old only handicaps, and 3-year-old plus handicaps for horses aged 3 years and older, and 4-year-old plus handicaps for horses aged 4-year-old and over. When we split the results into these different categories, the results are quite interesting. The horses running in open age handicaps have not been profitable to follow, despite returning 136 winners from 538 runners. Concentrating on the 2-year-old and 3-year-old handicap races, Sir Mark Prescott's runners have a record of 182 wins from 607 runners, a 30% strike rate, for a profit at £42.24 at Industry SP and £58.86 at Betfair SP. If you consider that these results go all the way back to 2003, then it is not a huge return. However, the strike rate is impressive and it gives us something to work with. The next thing to do is to look at different race distances. This presentation is just part of our look into Sir Mark Prescott. You can get access to the full portfolio with all the angles for free when you subscribe to On Course Profits magazine at oncourseprofits.com/free. Watch out for my next video when we dig deeper into Sir Mark Prescott's handicap runners.